this podcast, we're talking a little bit about something that happened to Dori. So we would like your comments. We wonder what you're thinking about this. I have an opinion. She has an opinion, but we want you to listen.
And definitely want your comments. I would really love it if you would get on our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and just our Twitter, our tweet. I said that Twitter.
Let us know what you think, but it's definitely interesting. So stay tuned.
You're listening to Fit and Hippie with Dori and Lori. The show is about the show that covers the show that gets into
Exactly.
I just want to put it out there that I think if Demi Moore and I met, we would be best friends.
I think you would. You sound so much alike.
I know, and I just think she's awesome. Anyways, okay, I don't know where Sean's putting that in, but you never know.
Well, how are you today?
I'm pretty fucking fantastic. Oh, whoops. I am fantastic.
Well, we had to jump into this podcast because something happened to Dori. So we were talking about it. Oh my gosh, this would be the best podcast. And we want you, as our listeners, to tell us what you think about this. And you'll see where we're going when we get started. So we're diving into this because
I'm so embarrassed to do this. Talk about embarrassing. Like our last show was on embarrassing moments. This might be one, because especially if I'm bringing it out, because I wasn't going to say anything to you about this encounter that I had. And then I have a hard time not sharing things with Lori. It's like,
and I'm like, let's share this with the world, Dori.
Yeah. So I shared it with her. Now she wants to share it with everybody. So this is the embarrassment for me. Okay. There's awkwardness in being single for me right now.
Yeah.
Some of it comes from I've never really been alone.
Yeah,
this is the first time I've ever been alone in my life since grade school. And you said, are you kidding? I'm like, I think since 6th grade. I've always had a boyfriend, or in reality, yes, I always had a boyfriend in high school off and on and stuff. But even while I was playing in the band, I always was dating somebody. Usually it was somebody in the band. For a short time when I was in Alaska, it was a fisherman and this beautiful man that I almost married. But I've always been with somebody. Even after my first divorce, I immediately was in a relationship. Like, I was single like a month, and I wasn't even out of my divorce, right? So now I've been single for 2.5 years. This is like the longest I've been single. And so I talk a big game, but I'm really not promiscuous.
No.
I can be very, very flirty, but I'm super shy. Like, I'm super flirty. I'm bodacious. I'm out there.
Well,
but then if you call me on my shit, I'll be like, whoa, wait. I mean,
we were talking kind of about that awkwardness, too. We're kind of like, well, you'll see, because I'll just let you tell the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and
Lori, tell the story.
I started reading this to Lori, and she said, stop. We got to do this as a podcast. Yeah. I want to be surprised.
Okay, so you got to tell the story. Set up the scene there, girl.
All right.
What happened?
So I just want to, like I said, preface this with, I haven't been single very long. I don't know how to be single, and I do not know how to date. So this is really, really weird for me. I don't know how I'm going to ever meet somebody. All right. So the other day, I was not even looking my best. I had just got my eyebrows done, right? So I had gone and, my eyebrows are tattooed on, and they've been that way forever. So I used to do permanent makeup, and I've done my own eyebrows. And chemo over the winter kind of changed the color. And I actually don't hate the color. And I kind of don't mind the underneath powder color, because it's going to match my hair once I let my own natural hair color be what it's going to be. Right now I'm dyeing it all kinds. I'm not dyeing it. I'm coloring it with semis and just shampoos that wash out.
Fun.
Just for fun. Like, I've got red, and today I've got orange, and one day I have blue or whatever. It's just like fun as it's growing out, right? But one day I want to see what it looks like when my hair is long, because it's this really cool color. It's not my normal color, and it's not my normal curve or whatever.
Your hair is curly,
it's
where
curly
it wasn't curly before.
And thick.
Yeah.
I have a rug on my head. You'll see some pictures. We're going to post them.
Yeah, we will. We'll post some pictures.
So anyways, I wasn't feeling like I was totally looking my best, like I just had my eyebrows tattooed on, and she did some hair strokes, so they're super dark. I look like Groucho Marx. So I had to go to Home Depot, just pick up some stuff for the house, And so I'm there, and I have this cart, and I'm down the aisle, and I'm looking for some drills and stuff for my Makita, because I'm kind of a handy girl, right?
She is.
And,
She's very handy.
Yeah. And so I grabbed this pack, and I got what I wanted and put it in the cart, and the aisles are super small in this one section, and I go to push, and there's this guy that I seriously almost hit. Like, he had to, dodge me, because it's like I turned and pushed at the same time. I didn't turn and look and then push. I was like gung-ho. And so he dodged me. This tall guy, he's probably, I don't know, he's a good 6'2". And he's got a hat on, he kind of looks like a contractor guy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I almost hit you. And he goes, well, you can hit me anytime.
Oh, man.
And I was like... And so as I passed him, I just went, oh. And I just kept walking.
Like, wow.
Because I didn't know what to say. So I kept walking, and I get out of the aisle, and I go down, and I'm trying to find, extension cords and stuff for the guys down, for our editors. So I ask, I'm talking to one of the service guys there, saying, I'm looking for this and that, because I just hate going there and can't find anything, and you've gone up and down the aisles.
Yeah,
It's let me tell you my list, and you just tell me what aisles to go down, and I can find it from there.
Yep.
So... he's talking to me, and then all of a sudden I see this guy go past me, and as he passes me, he turns around and he just keeps looking as he's walking. He's looking at me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Oh my God.
I'm embarrassed. What the F just is going on here? So I go down my aisle, and I get my stuff, and then I have to go to the back of the store, and every time I come out of an aisle, I look down to see if I can see it. I feel like...
Is he there?
Is he there? I think
he's cute.
He's stalking me. He was kind of cute. He was kind of cute. In a contractor kind of way, and he's pretty. I wouldn't pick him out and go, dude, he is way beautiful. He was just kind of cute, right?
Yeah.
Plus, I only got a glimpse of him because I almost hit him, right? Yeah. I get done, and I'm like, okay, well, that was kind of fun. And I'm like, maybe I should have. And so in my head, I'm going, maybe I should have flirted or whatever. And then I'm like, no, it's you know what? I'm not ready.
Yeah.
I've been through a lot in the last 2 years between leaving a relationship and going through cancer and all this stuff. It's I don't know that I'm even ready. So I'm coming from one end of the store, and I'm coming towards the self-checkouts, and I can see him coming from the other end of the store. And by this time, I'm thinking he had gone. I just thought, if it was meant to be, we'll run into each other, right? And so here he's coming.
Run into each other again.
Literally, I get into the one lane, and he gets into the one that's where we have to face each other while we're checking out.
Oh, my God.
So I'm not looking up. So I'm not looking up. I'm like, ding, ding, ding. I put all my stuff in, and I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. And so I just take off. I don't even know where he's at. Because now I'm nervous, and I'm like, what am I going to say? I have no lines. All my coolness is so fake and phony. I'm not cool.
Well, then all that past just runs through your head.
All of my past.
Okay. This is stupid.
What I've been through. How am I going to explain myself? Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever stories are.
We tell ourselves our stories. Yeah.
So I get out there, and as I go out, I realize he's coming out and heading the same direction as I am. So I'm like, is he freaking following me? So
Weird.
I get in my car, and he is literally parked one stall next to me. So there's a stall in between where we are parked. And as I get in my car and he gets into his truck, this old guy pulls in right in between the two of us. And so I look over, and he's looking at me, and he waves, and I just wave. And then his window starts to go down. So then I started to roll down my passenger window, and he was about to say something, but then this guy is getting out of his car, this little old man. He was cute. And so he gets out of his truck, and he comes over, and he gets into my window, and he goes, hi, I'm so-and-so. And he puts his hand out, and I shake his hand, and I said, hey, I'm Dori. And he goes, he's like, thanks for checking me out. And I'm like...
Wow.
I said, I didn't mean, I almost hit you. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And he goes, well, would you mind if I got your phone number? And so I go,
I've never had anybody ask me.
Is that the weirdest
in
thing?
any situation, just, hey, can I have your phone number?
hey, can I have your phone number?
I
So
mean,
I
no.
just was like, I'm like dumbfounded. So what do I say? I'm like, yeah. No, I just go, sure. Sure. And so I give him my phone number. Like a dummy. It's the same way, like, I'm the worst liar. If somebody says something to me and, like, asks me where you've been, where I've been, instead of me saying, well, I was out, I'm like, well, I had to go to the store.
I can't lie either.
Like,
I'm
I have
saying.
to explain. Like, I can't just, like, people don't need to know every gosh darn thing about me, and yet I have to defend something.
Yeah.
So,
But what do you do? I mean, you're like,
I was completely dumbfounded.
You don't know what to do.
And anyways, like, and I don't even know if he's like my type anymore. Like, he would be, but my type is changing, I think. I don't know what my type is. I guess I'll know it when it
You'll
comes
figure
around.
it out.
So I'm driving out, and I get a text. I'm not even out of the damn parking lot.
Wow.
And he goes, hi, Dori, this is blank. Thanks for almost running me over, LOL. Next time, you can just give me your number. You don't have to hit me.
Okay, while she goes through these texts, because she's starting to do this with me, we want you to let us know what you think, because we're trying to figure out what his motives are and what's going on here. And,
because
being naive like we are, I mean...
Well,
anyway, so we're trying to kind of figure out what's going on.
Yes.
So we want you to tell us what
because
you think.
I have my thoughts, and I'll just preface this with, I got hit on a while ago in Facebook, and I thought I was talking to a really nice man, and then my friend was like, Dori, block him. He's scamming you. I'm like, no, he's lost his wife and he's raising his child. What? And he's from Germany.
How
Come
did he
on.
find you?
And so, I get asked for friends a lot. I just don't do it anymore. I don't friend
anybody
do
either.
unless I know them or unless they have a bunch of my friends.
Yeah, I'm kind of picky
And
about that too.
so anyways, I'm naive when it comes to this stuff, and I believe people at face value. It is you want to call it a burden, but at the same time, I have met some amazing people because I've allowed myself to be vulnerable and open to them. And I luckily have not gotten in a lot of trouble, although I have been to places. When we talk about places that we have been, we're going to get on that one day. I've escaped things that I look back now, I'm like, dude, that was not a good place for you to be. And it was all because I was just kind and oh, this person's nice.
Just trusting.
Yeah, take off your shirt and I'll make you a star. Okay. No. Stuff like that.
So
anyways,
back to
this,
because the texting.
Because by the time we get to the end, I'm having. Well, I'll just go through it. You'll get the gist. Okay, so he's telling me who he is, and then says, you don't have to hit me next time just to get my number. And I text back. I go, haha, that's great. Right? And then he texts back, like I said, you can hit me anytime. LOL. I'm glad we could take some time to check each other out. LOL. And I'm like thinking, well, you were checking me out. I was running. And I don't know what to say. So I'm on the phone with my friend. I call my friend Amy, who in my mind like is seductive and knows how to flirt, knows the right things, and she's smart. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to say. Amy, what do I say? And she's like, she's the one that's saying, and I said, usually I think I'm funny, but I have no funny. In fact, I almost texted him like, I'm trying to think of something funny, but I got nothing. Right? But I don't want to sound like an idiot. So she's telling me, well, just say like, sounds like you need to exchange information or whatever. So anyway, so what I end up saying is, after he said, I'm glad we got to check each other out. I said, well, I did almost kill you with my cart. I wanted to make sure you were okay. And he says, I know. I saw my life flash before my eyes, but I think it was your sexy curves and not the cart. LOL.
Baby. That's got to make you feel a little good.
And I'm like, my eyeballs are going, what? Where's he going? And then he says, and thank you for being so kind. I might have a little trauma that might need your special attention.
Okay, there's where it's like...
There's where I'm going, he's fishing.
What's going on?
And I go, well, sounds like we may have to get together and exchange information.
That's what you said, or
that's
he
what
said?
I said.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm trying to keep it on the let's get to know each other. I'm not ready to go fast here. He hasn't said anything too weird. Like, I mean, I'm starting to get the feeling like, what? He's going kind of fast, or is he? Because I'm waiting. Right. That's why I'm like, I'm throwing stuff out there that's kind of more like, well, let's get to know each other. He says, yeah, we did that in the parking lot, but there definitely needs to be more exchanging going on. I can tell you, I like your body information. That's for sure. Sexy AF. Okay.